Hello yogis, namaste, and welcome to Shanti Peace Yoga. Thank you for practicing with me today. Today's class is a yin style practice focused on the hips, an area of the body where we store emotions, tension, fear, and just stuck energy. Our hips are associated with the water element, and this is the first class of a new series where our yoga practice will be influenced by the natural elements of water, air, fire, earth, and ether. The water element invites us into a state of fluidity, introspection, and surrender. Think about how water moves through obstacles with both ease and strength. And when we're holding deep stretches in our yin practice, we want to apply those principles when we meet resistance in our bodies, not by forcing, but by softening and allowing. You won't need any props today, but you might like a pillow and blanket for Shavasana. Let's begin. Sitting in Sukhasana or any position of comfort. Sitting up nice and tall, crown of the head lifting skyward, taking one hand to the belly and one hand to the heart. We'll start with 3 cleansing breaths. Inhale deeply through the nose and hold the breath, and sigh out the mouth. Let it go. Inhale again, in through the nose, hold the breath, and sigh out the mouth. One more time. Inhale deeply through the nose, hold the breath in, and let it go. You can keep your hands here or join me in taking a hand mudra, Jala Mudra, which is connected to the water element. With the palms up, allow the thumb and little finger to touch and extend all remaining fingers. We're going to spend 3 minutes practicing our ocean breath. Let's try one together. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the nose with throat constriction. Continue at your own pace. As you become more comfortable in the practice, you can keep the throat constriction for both the exhale and the inhale. Alternatively, if this isn't working for you, just breathe in and out through the nose, focusing on long, slow exhales. Wherever you are, we'll finish our breath cycle, and I hope you've started to feel a sense of relaxation and calm energy in the body. We'll move now into our asana practice, and we'll start by warming up our hips with windshield wipers. Taking the feet wide apart, we're just dropping our knees side to side. See if you can move with your breath. Inhaling, knees to center. Exhale, drop them to the side. Inhale to center. Exhale to the side. See if you can use your ocean breath for this practice. If not, in and out through the nose. The next time your knees drop over to the left, we'll hold that position and then stack the left foot on top of the right knee, holding here, adding a deeper stretch. If this is too uncomfortable, keep both feet on the floor. Breathe with your ocean breath, feeling the hips start to release. Taking one more inhale, and on the exhale, gently releasing and dropping the legs over to the other side, holding here, option to stack the right foot on the left knee. Taking one more inhale and slow release of the legs on the exhale. We'll make our way now onto our hands and knees for cat-cow. Hands are under the shoulders, knees are under the hips. From here, as we inhale through the nose, drop the belly, lift the chest and the gaze. Exhale, round the spine, head is heavy between the arms. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, round the spine, head is heavy. Let's complete one more round. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're going to move into a free-form cat-cow. So you're pretty much doing anything that feels good, moving in circular motions, contracting the spine, moving side to side, forward and back, dropping the hips low. Just start to tune into your body. Go inwards. Don't worry about how it looks. Go with how it feels. Wherever you are in your free-form cat-cow, we'll start to finish up here. And when you're ready, we'll make our way laying on our back. With the knees bent, we'll start with reclined pigeon pose, taking the right foot to rest on the left leg. If your hips are very tight, this might be enough for you. Or you can take hold of the left leg and draw it towards you, keeping the shoulders relaxed, face soft, and a neutral neck. We'll hold here for 10 Ujjayi breaths, ocean breaths. Taking one more inhale, and then place the left foot back to the floor on the exhale. From here, we're going to come into a half lotus position. Bring the left foot towards your right glute. This is the level 1 option. Level 2, take the right foot to your left hip crease. So I'm holding on to both feet with my hands, and I'm focusing on letting my knees drop down to the ground. Wherever you are, relax the shoulders, the face, the neck. Holding here for 10 ocean breaths. Taking one more inhale and slowly releasing the legs on the exhale. We'll bring both feet to the floor, bending the knees, and continuing on the right side, come into half happy baby, bending the right knee deeply and generously down towards the shoulder, taking hold of the foot, the toes, the ankle, wherever's accessible. And you might like to extend your left arm out to the side, just to help with balance. And as we've been doing before, holding here for 10 ocean breaths. Taking one more deep inhale here, and slowly release the leg on the exhale. You might like to draw both knees into the chest in Uttanasana. Maybe roll side to side. Keep the knees narrow or wide, releasing the lower back and the hips. And we'll do the same sequence on the left side. Starting with reclined pigeon, plant the right foot into the ground, left foot to right knee. Hold here or draw the right knee closer to you. Relax the shoulders, soften the face, unclench the jaw. 10 ocean breaths. Taking one more deep inhale and release on the exhale. Moving into our half lotus pose. This time the left foot comes towards the right glute. Left knee can stay stacked on the right knee for level 1 or level 2. Left foot to right hip crease, holding both feet, allowing the knees to drop down and the hips to open. 10 ocean breaths. Taking one more inhale and unwinding the legs on the exhale. Coming into half happy baby on the left side. Left knee bends deeply and holding onto the left foot or the ankle, and the right arm can extend out wide. As we've been doing, 10 ocean breaths here. Preparing to release with one more deep inhale and letting it go on the exhale. And it might feel nice to come into Apanasana again, drawing both knees into the chest. We're going to come into pigeon pose shortly, but before we do that, you have the option to join me in downward facing dog first, or if you don't want to do an inversion, you can come into Balasana, child's pose. I like to take downward dog before pigeon because the leg extension in downward dog gives you a bit more opportunity to stretch and release the legs before the challenging pose that is Kapotasana. If you're in downward dog like me, you might like to pedal out the feet, bending and extending the legs, doing whatever feels good to loosen up the legs and muscles. Focus on drawing your chest towards your thighs and head is heavy between the arms. We're going to start with pigeon on the right side. If you're in downward dog, looking forward to your hands and then bringing the right knee to rest behind the right hand, left foot behind the left hand. We're going to allow for 3 minutes in Kapotasana, so I suggest easing your way into the stretch. Find the first point of sensation and stay there with your ocean breath, allowing a slow release of the muscles and tissues. Then you might start to fold the upper body down. As we hold here, I'll offer you an affirmation to repeat to yourself. I release what no longer serves me. Very slowly and gently, we'll begin to release pigeon pose. Taking a deep inhale and releasing the legs on the exhale. You might like to come back to downward facing dog, or you could try child's pose or windshield wiper the legs, whatever you need to do to reset the legs and the hips. Now we are going to go into pigeon pose on the other side. So if you were in downward dog, looking forward to your hands, bringing the left knee behind the left hand and the right foot behind the right hand. sending and extending the right leg back behind you. Remember, we've got lots of time here to explore this pose, so you might like to stay upright in the beginning and then work your way down. And the left and the right side might be holding different levels of tension, so please honor that. What you did before may not be possible this time. We'll reconnect to our ocean breath, and our affirmation on this side is I release resistance and I open to what is. Preparing to make our way out of pigeon pose. We'll take a deep inhale and use the exhale to help us unwind our legs. Taking your time, and I'm coming into downward dog for one final time. But again, you do what you feel called to do to release and relax the legs and hips. And we are going to move into one more yin pose for our hips, and this is a butterfly forward fold, Baddha Konasana. We'll come into a seated position and bring the feet together and allow the knees to fall apart. If this doesn't work for you, you could come into a wide-legged forward fold instead. Play around with the position of your feet. The closer they are to you, the more intense the stretch. Begin by sitting up tall, creating length in the spine, and then slowly walk the hands forward, allowing the chest to melt down and the spine to round. We're here for a while, and your ocean breath will help you breathe any tension away. Our affirmation in this pose is I trust the unseen currents guiding me. preparing to release this forward fold, we'll take one more inhale. And as we exhale, slowly walking the hands back in, lifting the chest upright, and returning to our seated position. Pausing here, really taking our time. You might like to use your hands to slowly guide your knees back together. And let's return to that windshield wiper motion that we did at the beginning of the practice, dropping the knees side to side, moving at your own pace. And we've arrived now at our final relaxation pose, Shavasana. And you can come into the traditional Shavasana where you lay on the ground, the legs straight, arms down by your sides. Or you can join me in waterfall pose, Viparita Karani, where we take all the effort and tension out of our legs, placing them in an elevated position, either up the wall, along a door frame, the side of a couch, whatever you have accessible to you. And this is where your pillow can come into use, resting your head down. Option to have your arms up overhead, out wide, down by your sides. You can even come into a cactus shape with the arms. Whatever feels good. You can continue with your ocean breathing here, or allow your breath to fall back into its natural rhythm and natural breathing state. Close down the eyes, relaxing the face and the jaw, relaxing every single part of your body, allowing yourself this time to completely let go, let down. Gently coming back to the present. Allow the legs to carefully fall to one side, pausing here for a minute or so in this side lying position, allowing the blood and fluid to fully recirculate through all the limbs. And when you feel ready, we'll press our hands into the ground, helping us lift back upright, coming into any seated position that works for you. Let's keep our eyes closed, still holding on to all the relaxation we've cultivated in our yin yoga practice. And we might take one hand to the heart and one to the belly, like we did at the beginning, finishing with 3 cleansing breaths. Deep inhale through the nose, and then a sigh out the mouth. 2 more. Inhale through the nose, and sigh it out. Last time, inhale in through the nose, and let it go. Thank you so much for joining me, yogis. I'll see you next time in our 5-element yoga series, closing with our mantra, Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Bowing forward, Namaste.